going to put this little packet onto the car just so you can kind of see the different options, but we're kind of choosing between a bunch of different colors. Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and judging by the title, you can see that we're going to be going over the new wrap that we're going to be doing on the Shelby GT350, and as always, we are running late, so we've got to head out right now. Well, by running late, I really mean it. We were supposed to be there at 12 o'clock, and see if this will focus. As you can see, it's 12:20, so we haven't even left yet, and we're already 20 minutes late. And yes, that's a picture of the Shelby as my screensaver because, you know, forever alone status, but let's head out right now. I just pulled her out and was about to leave, but geez, she needs a bath today. I don't know if it's gonna come through onto the camera, but it rained the other day when I was driving, and yeah, she's just dirty. But let's just head right out and get over to the place so we can look at some vinyl options. So we just got here at a location that we're actually going to disclose for once, and that's because I'm gonna give a little bit of a shout out to my boy Doug that's going to be helping out with the wrap today. Doug is actually the one that did the window tint on the Shelby, so there's a little tint strip on the front and then the side windows and the rear. I've just loved how it looks overall, and this is actually his Charger that he's done. So you can see that he's done pretty much a full, not like a full wrap, but he's wrapped a lot of it. So you can see the little accents that he's done here, and he actually did like carbon fiber looking wrap right there. He's blacked out the headlights, the rims as well, and then he did the red brake calipers, which look really good, and then he's done the whole roof. And so he's definitely someone you want to check out if you want, you know, window tint work or vinyl work done. He's really, really good, and the stuff that he does is actually really cool overall. If you are wondering his contact info, he made things easy for me by putting it on his door. So just call that number right there if you do want to get window tint work or vinyl work done, but we're going to head right inside. We've got the Shelby pulled in here. We're looking at a couple color options, and then this is actually a truck that Doug's doing right now. So he's kind of like doing a whole rebuild series on it. And if you guys want me to put this in, you know, a couple more videos, then just please leave that in the comments down below. But he's already done the brake calipers in the front red there, and then he's going to wrap the truck this same color that this door panel is. So what he's doing right now is he's basically sanding down the paint so it's all even all across the truck, and then he's gonna wrap the whole thing. And if you're a little bit triggered, it's because the truck is a salvage title, so he's not like needing to, you know, make sure the paint's perfect or anything like that, since, you know, just because of the title of the truck. And he's gonna basically just rebuild the whole thing, so it's gonna look really, really cool when it's done. So we're gonna put this little packet onto the car just so you can kind of see the different options, but we're kind of choosing between a bunch of different colors right now just to decide what we do, but you can kind of see some of these, so we'll just do this one as like an example just so you can kind of see how it looks against the car. This one's called Gloss Radioactive, but then we can do a couple more. This one I thought was really cool actually. So this one's called Gloss Fresh Spring / Gold / Silver, sorry. But you can see how that would look. That would be a little bit strange, but it still looks good overall. And then the other one that I really, really liked was some of these purple colors. I think look really, really cool. But as you guys know, the Stradman does pretty much all of his cars in purple, so don't know if I could match them that much. That thing is super, super sparkly. But we're going to go through a couple of these and kind of decide what we're going to end up with color-wise on the Shelby. And no, we're not going to be keeping it red or anything like that. We're definitely going to do something different, and I'm also still deciding on the stripes as well. You guys can see that the stripes go all along the roof all the way down to the back of the car and down the rear bumper. But what I'm kind of deciding between is, should I just do like one color over the whole car, or should I do like, you know, the car a certain color, then the roof like black, and then maybe what Doug kind of said was I could do this part, like just this front part here, like black, where there's this little crease on the hood. And the other thing that I'm still deciding is if I'm going to keep like the spoiler in the back all black and the mirrors that are black as well. So kind of deciding what I'm going to do design wise overall, but definitely just going to do a color change in general. And then I'm going to, after I do the color change, then maybe decide what I do after that. You can see this actually is a chrome color over here. So the vinyl itself is a lot thicker than regular vinyl on a car. And so just because of how much thicker it is, it's a lot more work to actually put it on. And so I'm not really looking for something that's going to take, you know, weeks and weeks to put on just because of how difficult it is to put on. So we're going to stick away from those colors, but any other color suggestions, I'd really appreciate if you put that in the comments. So we're finished up going over the vinyl options. I may or may have not already picked out a color, but we're going to kind of leave that a bit of a secret right now so that I can go over like a whole unveil process with the car. But we're going to go and take the Shelby now just to get it cleaned up because it's super, super dirty. We just got here in two things. First, fuel lights on. You know, just over a quarter of a tank basically, which always seems to happen with this car. Sadly, I just barely filled it up last week in the vlog that we did, if you remember. I've driven the car 3 times and we're already almost out of fuel. And the other thing that's exciting is we just barely broke, oh sorry if it won't focus, over 3,000 miles on this car, and I've absolutely loved it. We just got back from washing the Shelby and she looks beautiful as ever. But we're going to do something a little bit different than we don't normally do on the channel, so let's get right over to that. Hey, come here, come here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, she always gets excited when we go and take her out. Come here. Oh, hey. She's about to walk herself too, if you guys are wondering. If you're triggered for what's about to happen, that's okay, I understand, but we've got a senior citizen with us right now, and so we want to take her to the park, but the park's a little bit far away, and so I of course would love to walk there, but I don't think that going to the park, playing around at the park, and then coming back would be enough for her to make it back. So we're going to throw her in the truck now. So as you can see, we've got the I guess you could call it the dog vlog going on. She's sticking her head out the back, but we're about to head out now. I know that with all the fun cars that we have driven and all that, we're always looking for cool angles outside the rearview mirrors to look at those haunches, but this is the coolest angle of all, seeing the dog sitting out the rearview mirror. Come on. Oh. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Here, let me help you. Come on. There you go. Yeah, good girl. As you can see here, she's already a little bit tuckered out, and if you're wondering, that's why. It's not because she's out of shape. She's almost 15 years old now, and so age has gotten to her. And if you are wondering why she has a leash still, that's just in case any other dogs pop up and she gets a little bit crazy excited just so that I can grab her, but she's usually pretty good anyways, and you could hear that dog barking back there and she doesn't even care. So we are all finished now. We've got a little dog sticking her head out the back window, but we're gonna head back and then kind of end today's video. Now I know I've accomplished something, and I don't know if this is coming through onto the camera very well, but all of that is slobber marks from Roxy, who's chilling over on the other side, and probably, yeah, you can see fresh ones over here. But yeah, I know I've accomplished something when I've got the free car wash from Roxy. And if you are wondering, she weighs, you can see the little boards that I have set out on the truck. She weighs just over 100 pounds actually, and these boards are holding her up perfectly fine. And so I love the fact that the Rams have those little boards you can put across, so I don't have to put her on the seats and get the seats dirty, but then she can still have like a flat place that she can stand in. It'll hold her weight up more than easily enough. And I don't know why I didn't think of this before. She struggles getting in and out of the truck, but the truck has air suspension, so why not just lower the truck down so then it'll make it easier for her to get in and out. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. So now that I have the truck all lowered down, it's gonna be a lot easier for her to get out. Come on, come on. Hey, come on, over here. Yeah, good girl, come on. There you go. Oh. Well, that wasn't really graceful, but now she's down. And so with all of that, we are going to end today's video. And as always, if you are stopping in for the first time, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe, comment down below what you thought, and then I will see all of you in that next video.